friends, and welcome to Teacher Therapy. I hope all of you guys are safe and are well. I right now am feeling incredibly stressed out, like totally stressed out. And let me tell you why. So, I am just coming off of spring break. The week that was supposed to be amazing. I was supposed to go on a cruise to Mexico, and I was supposed to visit all of my family in Texas, and it was supposed to be glorious. Of course, all of that got canceled. Understandably, it's all canceled. So I've been here in my hometown with dark, cold, drippy, sad weather for one. And then on top of that, of course, I'm locked in my house. No gym, no library, no church, no social contact. So that's pretty sad too. But I was thinking, hey, here's a bright spot. I get to stay home. I don't have to go into work. But somehow my school district found a way to make teaching from home more stressful than going into work. You would not believe it, but right now I am actually longing for the old days of showing up to work. Why would this be? Well, let's talk about it, okay? So again, last week was spring break, so we kind of found out at the last minute that school was going to end up being canceled, but we didn't get any details or anything like that. And so we waited, this Monday, 2 days ago, for a 1:30 Zoom conference call where we would get all of the details. So we're just kind of in the dark. We're not knowing anything. And I've been looking at different news articles and like Twitter feeds and different things to find out what different teachers are doing around the country. And I've seen it all, guys. I've seen some school districts that are banned from sending any kind of schoolwork because they're concerned that there's not equity there because some kids don't have internet access and some kids have special needs and 504s and IEPs that can't be met. So some school districts have taken the stance that they are just canceling all work. Maybe they send enrichment, maybe they don't. So that's some situation. So teachers, some of them are still staying home and getting paid, essentially not really having to fulfill any work requirements. Now, I've read the opposite extreme where some teachers are basically having to do everything that they would normally do, but from home. They're literally having to like live stream classes, and kids are supposed to show up in live classrooms through different mediums. They're having to do IEP meetings, over Zoom chat and different things like that. They're basically literally remote teaching from home. Everything's the same. No meetings canceled. No requirements are canceled. It's all happening, but from home. So I had it at least in my head a little bit that, when the district rolls out whatever they're going to do, it could look like anything. It could look like something simple and calm and relaxing. I think that's what everyone was hoping for. Or it could look like basically another day in the neighborhood, but just from home in the midst of a world crisis. Well, naturally, my district was leaning all the way over here to the everything that you would normally do and then some, except for it's now from home. Yeah, so when I say that, it literally, we're meeting more now as a faculty and staff and with other teachers than we ever did in person. We are literally having to do Zoom meetings daily, not once a week, not twice a week, because normally our meetings are twice a week, but daily we're having to meet with our teaching team. And then on top of that, we need to have an additional 2 hours of meetings with teachers from all around the district at the same grade level. And then on top of that, we're needing to have faculty meetings. That has yet to be, I guess, discussed about when, where, all of that jazz. So we have those meetings on top of the other meetings. And on top of that, we are required and expected to do at least 25 hours of lesson planning, direct contact with students and parents and grading and just all the normal stuff that we would do. And on top of that, we have the lesson plan expectations, which is a whole different sheet than we normally fill out. So literally, pretty much all the things that I really dislike about being a teacher are magnified right now. Just useless meetings. And let me tell you guys, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if we just, kind of hung out on a Zoom chat with our coworkers. But no, we need to send every single meeting invitation to administrators so that they can watch us and listen to us, essentially. So that's really weird, right, guys? Same with all of the other meetings. They're not trusting teachers to just truly meet together, via online means. They literally want to have to watch us and police and micromanage us. It is the same thing with lessons and everything. Instead of us being able to use some kind of logical platform like Google Classroom or Clever or all of these different now free online mediums, they literally are making us use Facebook. Yes, I did say Facebook. Now there's all kind of problems with that. But of course, you need to have individualized, basically grade level Facebooks for each building. And of course, like a bajillion administrators have to be in those groups, each and every group for every grade level at every school, so they can be like watching us, policing us, etc., etc. And it's just really over the top. Just a few problems with Facebook. One, I teach fifth graders and you're supposed to be at least 13 to have a Facebook. So I would say 97% of my students don't even have a Facebook. And then there are basically, I need to have parents now filtering through the lessons and the plans and disseminating that information to the kids, which, as you know, opens up the doors to all kind of drama and questions like, what is this? Why are we doing this? Etc., etc. Things that we don't normally even have to deal with. And then the sad part to me is what I was envisioning was actually spending the bulk of my time talking to kids and working with kids. And that would be fine. I wouldn't mind having, online chats with kids, with students, because, out of everything with the job, they are probably the part of the job that I enjoy most, even though a lot of times they drive me bananas. I really do love the kids, so I wouldn't mind that, but I'm feeling like, at least so far, I mean, it's Wednesday, in a week, so it hasn't been that long, but I feel like the majority of my days have just been being flooded with emails and flooded with a Zoom meeting request and being flooded with requirements. Our district sent out this like giant checklist that we're supposed to be meeting every single day. And I'm just thinking, how in the world is it even possible that teaching from home could be more stressful than going into work? And again, it could be a personality thing. I will admit I am very introverted, so meetings are my least favorite thing. I don't do my best work thinking, sitting at a table, just giving ideas. That's just not me. I do a lot better being by myself, being able to process things, being able to organize things, and then maybe if I have to, coming at a later date and sharing things. I do not like shared lesson planning, period. And that's another thing that I failed to mention. The whole dissemination of information has been a nightmare. We've been told like 5 different things. So at first it sounded like we were all coming up with our own lesson plans, and like maybe we would all have our own Facebook pages, and that it would be, just something that would be streamlined and just for us. And then it turned into, no, your whole grade level at your building is going to have a Facebook page, and you're all going to be posting to the same Facebook page. And now, along with specialist teachers and special education teachers and ELL teachers and reading, instructors, and all of these things are now on this one Facebook page, and everything's all like crazy. Okay. And then, but at least I was thinking, okay, I'm in charge. I can make my own lessons. I can do my thing because I thrive by doing my own thing. But then yesterday in a Zoom meeting with the teachers from the whole entire district, we find out actually everybody has to have the same exact lesson plans. And so that's kind of turned into a debate with the different teachers about what we should be doing. There's always the doing too much teacher. And I think in our group, we've got like 3 of them. So some people are like, oh my gosh, we should all make videos and share them with each other. And that way we can watch each other teach on video and it's going to be so great. And I'm like, no. I don't want to share videos of myself, teaching with all of the teachers and students in the school district. No, thank you. And then apparently some people were like, we should continue our guided reading groups online. And it's like, nope, no, I don't want to do that. No, I think it would just be so much better to let each of us do what we're able to do and what we are comfortable doing at this time. And I'm all for having generalized standards and requirements and expectations. That's going to happen with every job, but especially at a time like this, where some teachers literally have like 5 children at home. Some teachers have all kind of things that they're having to take care of now, and then adding all of these online Zoom meetings into the mix, all of these additional requirements, all of these things that we literally do not do when school is in session. And to me, so little of it has to do with actually helping the kids. I feel like all of these requirements and all of these meetings and all of these hoops and all of it is actually taking away from my time and energy to actually connect with kids and come up with cool, fun lesson plans for kids. I feel like it's just defeating the whole purpose of everything. And so I'm not gonna lie, I'm frustrated. Of course, I'm so thankful and so grateful to be in a profession where I'm getting a paycheck right now, because I know that there are so many people that they don't care. They'd be on Zoom meetings all day long if it meant getting a paycheck right now. So I don't want to underestimate how blessed I am to be able to have a paycheck. I get that. And I get that this is new for everybody and it's stressful and it's hard and a lot of leaders don't know what to do right now. I totally understand that. But to me, I guess common sense would say simplicity is best, especially at a time like this that is so stressful for everyone. Simplicity is best. Why in the world do teachers need to meet with each other every single day, multiple times a day on Zoom? We've got no agenda. We have nothing to talk about, which you guys know what that turns into, especially if administrators are watching. It turns into teachers competing with each other and trying to outshine each other and seeing who can literally do the most, which is annoying. It looks like a lot of teachers kind of making things up and pretending to be excited about things that they're not excited about. And it looks like teachers like me that have social anxiety about all of these online meetings and are maybe a little introverted and quiet, just thinking to themselves like, no, I don't want to do this. No, that's a crazy idea. And no, but are a little bit too scared to actually speak up in the meeting and say something, especially with administrators watching, because you know that that's going to look bad on you at the end. So I don't want to make this video last forever and ever, but I'm just a little bit curious about what some other teachers are doing. What are your requirements look like at your school? And do you think that I'm wrong? Do you see a rationalization for all of these online Zoom meetings? Again, not with kids, not with students, not with parents, not with families, but literally with other teachers every single day for like the next month. I just think it sounds overwhelming and stressful and crazy. And I feel like whatever little air I had left in my balloon is just getting like stabbed right now. Literally an opportunity for everyone to rest and heal and recover, to me, has been hijacked by, to me, just pure stupidity. I just think that the way things are being handled is just dumb. And so I'm sorry, this is probably a more negative video, if that were even possible, than what I normally do, but I am just genuinely stunned by how this is happening and what's going on. And I think it doesn't help that, whatever would have been a break this last week was not really a break for me. It was just super stressful with all kinds of other things going on. And so I hope you guys are well. I hope your situation is better. And what I'm trying to do to combat this, I'll try to end with some kind of positive. I am trying to do several things to kind of help my morale and help my spirit, because it's, I'm telling you, it's taken a beating. I am trying to greatly limit my news intake, and that's already been a lot better. I'm trying to take some of this extra time to listen to motivational things. So for me, it's like sermons and podcasts and audiobooks. For you, it might be TED Talks or just whatever is uplifting to you. I'm going to try to start going for walks in my neighborhood, because we're still allowed to do that at this point. And I am really trying to think of things to be grateful. And finally, since I am a person of faith, even though this video seems like really depressing and grouchy, I am a person of faith, so I'm really trying to pray and really give these things to God to really get strength and help in this time, because like a lot of us, I just am kind of struggling right now. So I hope your situation is better. I'm curious to see how things are going for you. And you know what? If you want to give me an attitude check in the comments, I will take it, you guys. I want to be the best person I can be. I want to be the best teacher I can be. If I am not seeing something clearly or correctly, I want to adjust my attitude or focus. I'm just really struggling to see meaning in the way things are happening right now, at least in my school district. So I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Probably don't share this though, because I don't want this to get back to my administration. That would be an awkward conversation. So I will see you guys later. Love you all. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye for now.